Welcome, everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing, or we are going to be playing, Alter Ego. We're currently playing the mail edition, so I want to get some alternate music going because I don't think this has any sound. This is like early DOS based. I was going to do the Commodore version, but I decided maybe not since there's a lot of disk flipping involved. So let's take a look. Let's see about getting some alternate music going in here. 'Cause this is going to be kind of quiet. So my name is Thorn. I'm playing the male version first. Okay, also bonk on that. Okay. Open recent, maybe that one. Oh, there we go. Video, zoom, half size. There we go. So, okay. There we go. Let's see if that works. Hey, how about that? Okay, welcome everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. Today is Random Retro Friday, and we are going to be playing some Alter Ego. This is a game from the mid-ish 80s. Life simulation game, mainly text and choices. I'll be honest, there's not a lot to it. We'll see if we can get through the male version, and then work on the female version if we have time for it. Make sure my timer's started here. And let's get to it. Alter Ego, personality development profile. Use the arrow keys to move the pointer next to a response. Press space to select that response. Let's see. Let me select my own personality. I will probably try to answer these questions honestly. Let's go with true this time. I am likely to speak whatever comes to mind. That's false. I am a light sleeper who stirs even at the slightest sound. That's not true. Revenge is sweet, not always. I often feel slow, tired, and down in the dumps. That's true. An important part of every job is knowing whom to impress. That's pretty damn true, actually. I wouldn't say every job, though. An important part of some jobs. Yeah, let's do true. I am fascinated by car accidents and other disaster scenes. That's false. The people who know me best like me as a person. I think that's true. Don't really have a lot of friends, but I hope that's true. I'm extremely sensitive to criticism. That's true. I get nervous performing in front of people, even when the task is something I know by heart. It depends. It depends. Sometimes that's true and sometimes it's not. But let's go ahead and go with true, because that's sometimes true. The people around me seem happier than I do. That's true. I often get the urge to touch walls in which wet paint signs are hung. No, never. Okay, when I am ill, I become short-tempered and snap at people? How true is that really? That's not true. On important matters, I usually follow my parents' advice, even when I disagree with it. That's not true. I was definitely not the kind of person that followed the dictates of my parents. It is possible that we live in a world where people can watch our every move. I mean, it's possible. It's possible that we live in a world where people can watch our every move. I mean, it is possible, but I don't think it's true. When I'm in a quiet place, I get the urge to scream. That's false. Silence is golden. It's okay to tell a white lie if it's guaranteed to bring great personal gain. I'll tack on the exception, and no harm. So true. It's often pointless to try to discuss problems with other people. True. I'm easily embarrassed. That's false. Children should be seen and not heard. That's false. As much as I hate children, yeah, they're human beings, dude. I find it difficult to break the ice in conversations with people I barely know. That's false. While I'm not necessarily a social butterfly, I've learned to adapt. My parents were strict disciplinaries. False. You can usually judge a person by first impressions. That's false. One way of getting people to treat you fairly is to take an aggressive stance and make them win you over. No, that's not true. I mean, it is true that it is one way, but is it the right way? I don't think so. I think that questions like this are stupid and meaningless. Okay, please select the stage of life at which you would like to begin the game. Birth and infancy, of course. Birth? Welcome to birth and infancy. Every man is the architect of his own fortune. Sallust. Gallius Salius. Crispus. 86 to 834 BC. That's ancient news, Grandpa. Speech to Caesar on the state, section 1. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. You are in a warm, dark, comfortable place. Nice. This has been your place since you became aware that you are alive. It's almost time to enter a different world now. Select an action. Stay in a little longer, come out fighting, come out peacefully? Yeah, let's come out peacefully. What the hell? What a good sport. Are you sure you're ready for this? It can get pretty hectic out there. I'll give you one more chance to try to stay a while longer. Would you like to? No. We're good. That's the spirit. You are an easy delivery. Your mom and dad took special classes to help you. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. I mean, it wouldn't happen with my parents, it is. Go out there and give them heck. You're still too young to swear. What the hell, dude? Okay. Happy birthday, and welcome to the world. From now on, life will begin to change rapidly. You will have to learn to accept responsibility, build up your resources, and manage yourself physically and emotionally. Great. The events that transpire over the course of the next few days include your rich Aunt Martha places a $500 bond in trust for you. You are the most beautiful baby in the maternity ward, and everyone takes your picture. Your father buys you a baseball bat and glove for you to use in a year or so when you get older. Okay. So what we have here is our base stuff. And we'll start at the very bottom, right? So let's, in each one, I guess, like mental development, emotional development, and social, I think is what each one of these are. Lying on your stomach in the crib, you notice an interesting object an arm's distance away. An arm's distance away. Lying on your stomach in the crib, you notice an interesting object an arm's distance away. It has a round shape at the top and a ring on the bottom. So select mood. Neutral? Grass for the object. Why not? How could these two choices possibly go together? I will let you go back and try a more sensible set of responses for now. But let me warn you, choosing responses without thinking about them first might be interpreted as a sign of poor judgment. Oh, great. People who have poor judgment usually wind up having very difficult lives. Please try again. Okay. Let's, neutral. Ignore object then. Screw you. I can't blame you for not taking a more active interest in your environment just yet. Be careful. Being neutral, not taking risks, and choosing options that seem dull will get you nowhere and leave you at the mercy of fate. Would you like to go back and try again? No, I'm good. A woman walks into the room holding a blanket and a bottle with warm white liquid. Happy. Cool. Nothing like a nice warm bottle and a quick hug from mom to get a kid ready for the world. As she walks towards you with the bottle, she sees you smiling and interprets this as a sign that you want to play with her. She picks you up and holds you for 10 minutes. This presents you with quite a dilemma. Keep making noises. Having to delay being fed is uncomfortable, but you are beginning to learn how important human contact is for survival. Your overall stress level increases, but socially you score big. Your overall stress level increases, but socially you score a big plus. Okay. Let's see, I guess we can look at stats. How do we look at stats? Can't go over there. Is it one of the function keys? No. I guess hitting random keys is probably not a good idea. You don't have very many skills yet. As a matter of fact, life is pretty boring. Select the mood. Quiet. Look around. You look around and see a large blur about 11 inches away from your eye. Every once in a while it moves. Hey, wait a minute. Just as you had that thought, it moved again. Keep looking. Congratulations, you've found your hand. This may not seem like much of a big discovery, but it is. You will have to learn how to control your hands as part of childhood development. When you are an adolescent, those hands are going to get you into quite a bit of trouble, because that requires a different kind of hand control. My alter ego is me, I guess. It's kind of weird that the game logo has like a little male sex symbol on it when you can play both male and female, but right now I'm just me. So far, I think. I put in my own name, so I don't know. How you doing, X-Band? I hope you're having a good Friday. So this is an old, well, I originally played it on the Commodore 64, but I decided to not go with that version today because it has a lot of disk swapping, and I thought it was kind of unnecessary, and I didn't really want to go through getting it all set up. The MS-DOS version, while in CGA, and I don't think it has any audio at all, is a bit easier to deal with because there's no disk swapping, none of that. And we got coffee because we're going to need it to get us through this. Okay. You're lying on the floor of a big room on a soft furry blanket. You are on your back, staring at the shadows that sometimes creep across the ceiling. Every so often, Mom and Dad passes by and makes a funny face. Your hands grope in all directions, and your feet pat the floor gently, almost out of your control. Let's, I just had the thought that maybe the male symbol is on the cover because it's of the alter ego female, which... That's actually kind of a good point. One of the things that I think a lot of people, and especially in today's climate with all the gender issues and everything, they tend to overlook when they're like, "Oh, but there's only two sexes." Well, that's not really true now, is there? There are mutations and people who are born intersex, so there are actually not just two sexes. Anyway, just a weird point. Let's be sad today and make an O shape with my mouth. Even though you're in a bad mood, this seems like great fun. Your mood takes a turn for the better. Someone walks by, you think, "Hey, here I am." Let's turn towards the person. You are too young to keep the person in view for a long time. Whoever it is, he moves past in a blur. Well, so much for that. You're lying down in your crib and are greeted by a nosy neighbor who has a child just around your age. The neighbor says, "My, look at that funny little nose." She turns to your mother and adds, "Don't worry, dear. I hear that noses are the last thing to look truly human." She picks you up. That was rude. Let's see. Passive, collect a mouthful of drool. An interesting selection, very sneaky. You quietly store a large amount of saliva in your cheeks and wait to be held directly overhead. Splash. A gooey stream showers your neighbor's face and hands, while you give her a glassy-eyed smile. She places you back into the crib and excuses herself. Nice. I wonder why I can't hit those side things. Give me a sec. Let me see if there's any alter ego MS-DOS manual. Okay, there we go. Wait. Getting started on the BC Junior. There we go. Okay, loading instructions beginning the game. The arrow keys, move the arrow, small box, and the method you want. Press space. You may load a previous game to complete a questionnaire. After filling in the box next to your answers, the computer automatically moves to the next question. The controls. Use the arrow keys to move the arrow around the life map screen. Move the arrow along the lines connected. Let's see. Not all the symbols are displayed on the screen at one time. Well, duh. Oh, escape. Looks like it's the escape key. So, let's try that. Oh, hey, yeah. Alter ego life sphere status. Age 0, month 7, occupation none, relationship status unattached. There's my review. Familiar 75%, intellectual 83, physical 86, social 93, vocational 55. I'm not very good at vocational stuff. Why is my calmness such shit? And my gentleness such shit? Trustworthiness such shit? Bummer. Ooh, I have 1,500 bucks. Oh yeah, that's right. My aunt gave that to me, didn't she? So what's this one? Oh, just age. Okay. Next. You are lying down in the crib while your mom and dad are speaking in the other room. You hear their voices deep and muffled from beyond the door. Why aren't they paying attention to you? I'll be happy and make noises. Why not? Positive, happy noises are sure to bring rewards in the form of attention from parents. You make a variety of noises using your mouth, lips, and saliva. You make them over and over again. La la la. Ga. Suddenly, your mom comes in. Be quiet and attentive. Your mom lifts you up and gives you your feeding. Her comforting satisfies you emotionally. Okay. Let's make noises. This brings mom closer to you. She smiles at you and makes you feel very excited. Ooh, gross. You pound your hands up and down on the crib mattress and move your feet like a person riding a bicycle. You begin to notice that your sounds and movement create responses from others. I'm good. That was enough. You have missed a good opportunity to develop speech and language skills. Some language experts believe language skills develop when parents begin to reward random sounds by giving attention. Others believe that language skills are the products of the development of inborn structures. You do not suffer terribly as a result of your choice to be quiet. You will find out later that keeping your mouth shut can be much better than talking too much. Yeah, that was it Confucius? The fool chatters while the wise man listens. Okay. You've just awakened from a nice long nap. Your mom comes in the room and wants to hold you. Well, let's happy and smile. Why not? That's so unlike me. This is a great way to make a new mom feel good. Your consideration earns you points in many spheres. You will find that as life progresses, pleasing mother becomes harder and harder. In a few years, it will take doing chores and going to the store. Before you know it, she'll want you to become a doctor or a lawyer. Enjoy your infancy while you can. Your mom picks you up so that your face touches hers. Move my mouth. You just gave your first kiss. This may not seem like a very big deal to you, but it's very important for your mother. The bad part is that now you will have to repeat this act until your entire family becomes aware of your new talent. Okay. Fun. You can avoid kissing overly affectionate relatives by dribbling on them at just the right moments. Ooh, a new symbol. You are quietly playing with your father's brand new electronic calculator. Look, the back of it lifts off very easily. Look but don't touch. Yeah, I'm not going to take my dad's calculator apart. Shit. Back when this game was made, that calculator was a fortune and probably was bigger than me. Your self-control is quite remarkable. Look at all those tiny little plugs and circuits. They pop out very easily. Want to go back and try again? No, I'm good. Such a good boy. You'll have plenty of time to fiddle around with things when you get older. You're exploring the playpen and are feeling very lively. Like a prize fighter, you grab hold of the playpen bars and shake back and forth, flexing your knees. Daring. Take some steps. You're facing the wrong way. You walk into the playpen and fall right on your back. Your head hits the mat with a loud thunk. This can get dangerous. Want to try again? Yes. Okay, the thrill of victory. You stumble across the crib like a punch-drunk sailor and firmly grasp the rail on the other side. You've taken your first steps. Soon you will be tripping the light fantastic, chasing women and running away from spankings. Okay, fun, fun, fun. It's time to go to Aunt Lucy's house. Oh, so the little shield must be family, I'm guessing. It's chilly outside, and you need to be dressed in a coverall type suit. Go limp. Yeah, let's cooperate. What the hell? I'll be a good kid. What a good baby. Your mother has very little trouble getting you into your suit. Your grandmother holds you while your mom gets dressed. Give her a great big smile. I could spit up on her. Maybe? No, I'll give her a smile. You're behaving yourself very nicely today. This is one of those experiences that your grandma will always remember. You have just become one of her favorite grandchildren and will be rewarded handsomely later in life. This can help you get yourself into a jam, which you undoubtedly will. This will help if you get yourself into a jam. Oh, got it. Okay. You're sitting in your high chair, eating your lunch, which consists of crackers, strained peas, and a mug of milk. You're just learning how to eat with utensils. Let's be curious. Pick up Super Duck plastic drinking cup. I like my Super Duck cup. First, you put the back end of the spoon in your mouth. Then you lift up the cup with both hands and try blowing through the spoon as if it were a straw. Nothing happens. Find something else to do. The strained peas look interesting. You can experiment with them. First, you use the spoon to cover a small amount of the tray with the strained peas. Congratulations, you have learned to use a spoon. Next, you take the mug and press it down on your pile of strained peas. Look at how the peas squish out from underneath the mug. Let's taste some. I don't mind peas. They're definitely not my favorite though, but you know, whatever. Ugh, they're terrible. Physically, stress increases slightly. Unfortunately, Mom feeds you the rest. What a interesting strained peas adventure. Okay. Next. Mom and Dad are entertaining some friends, and you are minding your own business, sitting quietly in a corner of the room. Suddenly, a man with a big nose and a shiny head puts his face right up to yours and says something in a loud voice. Anger? Terror? Scream in a loud voice? Hit the man in the nose. Yeah, let's do that. I like being violent. No, actually, let's scream in a loud voice. And yeah, let's change that to anger. Why not? Who is this crazy person? He scared you half out of your wits. Screaming is a good defense. Your dad comes over and gives you a hug. Your mom thinks this man has had enough to drink. What the hell is your parents doing letting a guy around a kid with alcohol? Like, my parents, well, not the best parents in the world when it comes to that kind of thing. They at least made us stay in our rooms during their adult parties. So, just a comment. Though, I remember my older brother Eric sneaking out and going and drinking the rest of the, like, he would find the cups of discarded alcohol and drink everything out of them. Let's see. While being taken to the park, your dad meets an old college buddy who is wheeling a baby about your age. As the two dads talk, you casually begin to eye the baby in the other carriage. Curious. Do nothing? Is it gonna bitch at me because those selections don't match again? No, let's put my finger near the face. A baby. You wonder if it has all the same parts as you. God, I hope so. Touch the baby's arm. I actually wouldn't do that, but, you know, whatever. The baby touches you back. You're exploring the environment and learning about one another. This causes your intellectual and social spheres to increase. You seem to like one another. You've made your first friend. That's weird. And kind of a little baby creepy, I don't know. Up until this point in your life, Weasley Wabbit, your stuffed toy, has been one of your best friends. You take him everywhere with you, but he's beginning to get on in years. One of his ears is torn off, and a recent eye injury has made his face look a little lopsided. It is suggested that Weasley should be retired. You wake up one day and discover Weasley has been moved from the place where you last spotted him. Suspicious. Seek information. That sounds like me. You confront Mom with the fact that Weasley was not in the spot where he was last deposited. She claims to not have seen him either. You are not satisfied with this answer. Wisely, you persist. This time she tells you that Weasley left because he wanted to be with friends who were more like him. What the fuck does that mean? My God, that is traumatizing. You're telling me that he didn't like me because I wasn't like him? What the hell, dude? That's just mean. Okay. She tells you that next week you will have a new visitor, a brand new friend, who will be just as nice as Weasley. You are... Okay, fine, whatever. Just a new toy. It is unfortunate that little children are so naive. You will get a new doll, but it is clear that your mother has made a terrible mistake. Weasley has just been assigned to a spot on the bottom of the pile of trash at the city dump. Life is tough, and this is only the beginning. So he's like at the aisle of misfit toys now? Okay. It's like the fucking Velveteen Rabbit or something. Okay, let's go on. How far are we? You are alone in the kitchen and begin exploring the closets and refrigerator. Curious but cautious. Move towards the refrigerator. You have a grand time examining and smelling many of the items in the kitchen. You are young, but have obviously learned that many things can hurt you if you put them in your mouth. You should know that some of the other choices could have led to your early death as a result of your accidental poisoning. Your judgment is superb and will help you later in life. Oh, so I could have killed myself. Nice! Gotta love a game where you have consequences. You are touching something smooth and shiny. You pat it with your hand a few times. Confused? Keep touching. Not like I got a lot of choice, right? It is flat and a little cool. Wait a minute. There's a baby in there. Who's that baby? That's me. That's right. You're looking at yourself in a mirror. Isn't that a beautiful baby? Sure, why not? You really are quite stunning. You're developing a positive self-image. So I take that back, X-Man. This is obviously not me. It is announced to you during a heart-to-heart talk that it is time for you to give up the bottle and drink from a glass, like a big boy. Like a big boy. I hate that term. Big boy, big girl. Disappointed but willing to try. I will give the bottle up. So when I was a kid, one of the problems that I had, I guess because of my neurodivergency, is when I started drinking from glasses, my parents could only give me plastic cups because if they gave me a glass cup, I would often like bite down on it hard enough to break the glass. And like the first few times it happened, my mom just freaked out. But fun stories. Mom understands how difficult it is to let go of an old friend and appreciates your effort. She has a box for you. Okay. Well, open it. What the hell? Oh boy, a plastic Super Duck drinking cup with a bendable straw. Look at this. It even has your name on it. Mom tells you Super Duck wrote it there himself. Mom is laying it on a bit thick at the moment. That's funny because wasn't there a scenario before this where I had my Super Duck cup and I squished peas with it? Anyway, this is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We're currently playing Alter Ego, the male edition, a life simulator game where you develop a character and go through a bunch of choices and develop yourself. Anyway, I will be back. If you do like our content, make sure you give me a subscribe down on YouTube if you're watching it there, or a follow down here on Twitch if you're watching it there. Our band for today is the Dead South. Some wonderful progressive Americana bluegrass goodness. And I'll be back after one song by these guys.